Hello, I'm Steve Hansen, and it is my pleasure to welcome you to our virtual awards ceremony for the class of 2020. And of course, a very special welcome and thank you to our scholarship donors. Without your continued support and generosity, an event like this would not be possible. For anyone watching who does not know who I am the College and Financial Aid Advisor at San Mateo High School, and I've had the honor of helping this incredible group of seniors prepare for the next step in their lives. Every year at awards night, we get to look back at the journey the seniors of that year have gone through. There are a lot of common themes that we see from our Bearcat family every year. One of the most common ones that links Bearcat's past, present, and future is a desire to serve the community and make the world around them a better place. And this year's class was certainly no different, voluntarily giving of their time just like their predecessors before them. Among those who will be recognized tonight are seniors who fought tirelessly for making their global community a better place through advocating for the end of gun violence, helping to build playgrounds for Indigenous communities, and raising over 89,000 pounds of food in a spirited canned food drive. The Bearcat spirit is one that always puts community first ahead of the individual. And it is one that has uniquely prepared our seniors to rise up for a sacrifice that has not been asked of their predecessors, knowing that what has been asked of them is something bigger than any one individual. And they have handled it with an exceptional amount of maturity, grace, and understanding. The amount of respect and admiration that I have for the class of 2020 is beyond any words I can say that will do them justice. And they have certainly found themselves a permanent place in my heart. Though physically separate, we celebrate their accomplishments emotionally and spiritually connected as one school community, stronger than ever. There are many schools in which students talk the talk, but at San Mateo, time and time again, our students walk the walk. Over the next 60 minutes, we celebrate their accomplishments and the hard work they have put in over the last 4 years. There will be scholarship recipients, academic recognitions, and other accomplishments we honor. For our seniors, you will be seeing a variety of presenters tonight. Some of them former Bearcats, some of them faculty and staff that you've gotten to know over your time here, and others who are members of the community. Though not everyone you hear from tonight has attended San Mateo High School, they all possess that Bearcat spirit that each and every one of you have. I implore you to never lose that. Wherever your life journey may take you in the fall and beyond, keep that Bearcat spirit that always strives to improve the world around you. Though it's impossible for any of us to predict how our lives will play out, I can say that if you bring that spirit with you along for the journey, you will be rewarded in ways you can never imagine. And now, to begin our ceremony, it is my pleasure to introduce to you your MC, the president of the class of 2020, Trinity O. Mahoney.
Hello, my name is Trinity O'Mahoney, and I'm the senior class president here at San Mateo. The first presenter for the Nayare Kurimananish Memorial Scholarship is Karel Kurimananish.
Sharanya Mimi Majumdar is not just a strong, academically motivated student, but she is also very focused on social justice. Advocating for those who may not have a voice, Mimi has spent much of her time in high school fighting tirelessly against gun violence, attempting to change our current laws and bring about more safety to her community and country. By getting up at 4 a.m. to participate in a conference call with like-minded individuals on the East Coast, her tireless work in the Christina Gimme Foundation, and through her internship with the Brady Center to Prevent Gun Violence, Mimi continues to vigorously pursue an end to the pattern of violence in America. Whether she ultimately chooses to study political science, public policy, applied mathematics, or some combination of those, it will be exciting to see her future play out as she takes these ideals with her to Dartmouth. Nayare Karimi Manish graduated from San Mateo High School in 1997. She had been sophomore class president, an active member of the girls' basketball team, an enthusiastic saxophonist in the marching band, and a great supporter of many community activities, especially the canned food drive. She went on to Emory University, earning a BA in history with minors in religion and Persian language, Farsi, in 2001. While at Emory, she was a Jimmy Carter Presidential Center intern and a senior residence advisor. Nye then attended Georgia State University School of Law and earned her Juris Doctor degree there in 2005. She was tragically killed in an automobile accident on her way to her law office in Atlanta, Georgia in April 2007. Nye was willing to help at any hour of the day and went out of her way to befriend, encourage, and inspire people from all walks of life. Her final act of generosity was as an organ donor. I'm Nye's mom. My sister and I were also proud Bearcats decades ago. Our family and friends have funded this scholarship to honor Nye's memory and encourage others to, as she said in her San Mateo High School graduation speech, dream big and dare to fail. The Nayere Karimi Manish Memorial Scholarship is awarded to a graduating senior who embodies the following attributes: class and school leader who demonstrates commitment to justice and diversity, above average scholar dedicated to learning even if it isn't easy for him or her, highly engaged in various cross-functional school activities, music, sports, spirit, etc., involved in community outreach with a willingness to encourage and help others. It is my delight and honor to award the Nayere Karimi Manish Memorial Scholarship for 2020 to Sharanya Mimi Majumder.
Now presenting the Class of '69 scholarship is Alicia Gorgani.
The class of 1969 came of age during a transformative time in America. Internationally, the US was involved in an unpopular war abroad, while domestically, the civil rights movement pushed for much needed change at home. In 1969, San Mateo High School was a melting pot with a diverse mix of students and faculty, moving together to shape students into better people, much like San Mateo High School continues to do today. The alumni from 1969 present a yearly scholarship to a deserving graduating senior who has shown academic improvement, given back to the community, and has financial need. This year's recipient has been involved at San Mateo High School as a member of the school's avid community, the wrestling team, and La Raza Unida. Outside of school, she has given back to her community as a youth advisor with the Peninsula Healthcare District. This year's student represents the positive attitude and hardworking spirit reflected in San Mateo's motto of peace, passion, pride. She never lets the challenges of life get in the way of her determination to do well for herself and to do good for others. This fall, she will continue her education at Stanislaus State. I have been lucky enough to work with this deserving student for the past 2 years as her avid teacher. She stands out as exemplary, and I have enjoyed observing her grow into the amazing young woman she is today. It is my honor and privilege to announce that this year's deserving recipient of the Class of 1969 scholarship is Neda Chavez Solorzano. Thank you.
Now, for the Alexa Page Goldman Scholarship, we have Alexa Goldman.
This scholarship remembers the life of my aunt, Alexa Page Goldman, a San Mateo High School Bearcat who passed away at the age of 17, the summer before her senior year. Although Alexa faced serious health challenges throughout her life, she never let those challenges keep her from being an enthusiastic and dedicated student, volunteer, and friend. She was actively involved in San Mateo High School leadership programs and community service, and she was known and is remembered as someone who was uniquely kind, caring, and inspirational. The Alexa Page Goldman Memorial Scholarship Fund was created in 1986 by Alexa's family and friends as a way of remembering how she touched the lives of those who knew her and as a way of supporting the goals and dreams of someone like Alexa, who has faced personal challenges and is enthusiastic about pursuing a 4-year college degree or university. This year's recipient follows in Alexa's footsteps by lifting the spirits of those around her. She has been a leader for the school orchestra and a Women in STEM club. She has provided academic support for fellow students. She has been an active community volunteer that fills the world with music. Our recipient will be attending UC Berkeley in the fall. This year's recipient is Christina Lynn. Congratulations.
Next is the Barbara Snyder Memorial Scholarship. Catherine Snyder will be speaking on behalf of her father, Yash Snyder.
I'm Catherine Snyder, and my mom, Barbara Snyder, ran the Career Center at San Mateo High for about 30 years until her sudden death 17 years ago. Your Career Center bears her name, a testament to her passion to help students realize their dreams of college, especially those for whom college was not necessarily a predetermined path. So it is that my family awards this scholarship to students who demonstrate their hunger to continue their educations beyond high school. This year's recipient, Emmanuel Cobian Duarte, will be the first in his family to attend college. In his 4 years at San Mateo, Emmanuel has participated in many activities, including robotics, symphonic band, and as a peer tutor. He has a tough choice ahead of him between engineering and computer science, but there's no doubt his love of robotics will play a role in his eventual choice. Emmanuel, my mom would have been so proud of your accomplishments, and she would have challenged you to continue your pursuit of higher education with the passion you've shown thus far. Doing as she would have wished is the gift that you will give back to my family. On behalf of my father, Yash, and my two brothers, Mark and Steve, I'm so pleased to present the Barbara Snyder Memorial Scholarship to Emmanuel Cobian Duarte. Emmanuel, we wish you the very best of luck.
Now we have Corey Nickerson and Joy Pratt Stanford representing the class of 1983 for the Darrell Usher Student Athlete Scholarship.
Hello, Bearcats. We are Corey Nickerson and Joy Stanford. We're representing the class of 1983 to proudly present the 6th annual Darrell Usher Student Athlete Scholarship to two deserving graduates of the San Mateo High School class of 2020. Briefly, as a mother of also of a senior class of 2020 in Colorado, I just want to say that I know all you've lost this year, and I feel your pain, but I know you'll persevere, and we're here to celebrate you tonight. Darrell Usher was a beloved classmate of ours. He was a standout football and track athlete here at San Mateo High School from 1979 to 1983. While Darrell struggled early on in high school to maintain a good GPA, he eventually improved his grades to the point where he was highly recruited by several major colleges around the country for both football and track. He ultimately chose the University of Illinois, where he was a highly decorated athlete. Darrell eventually went on to play in the NFL, remarkable given that he was only 5'7". What he lacked in size, he made up for in heart.
Darrell was taken from this earth too early at the age of 25. He died a hero, attempting to protect the life of another. As his classmates, we are seeking to remember his life and legacy. This award is to be granted to a graduating senior who is a leader on a San Mateo athletic team, has a much improved GPA, who plans to attend a 2 or 4 year college, who also has plans to compete in athletics in college, and most importantly, is a team player dedicated to the success in his or her sport, yet remains humble to his teammates, coaches, and fellow students. The Darrell Usher Student Athlete Scholarship commemorates two seniors who brought that same team-first attitude to their respective sports. For the first time in our 6-year history, our class of 1983 is awarding scholarships to two recipients, a boy and a girl. One played Bearcat football for all 4 years, was a team captain his sophomore year. The other spent 4 years on the basketball and volleyball teams and 3 years as a triple athlete, also doing track and field. This year's recipients of the 6th annual Darrell Usher Student Athlete Scholarship are Joshua Cervantes Solario and Akanisi Havoka. Congratulations to both.
Next, we have the James Lee Memorial Scholarship, and the speaker will be John Lee.
Hi, I'm John Lee, and I'll be presenting this year's James Lee Memorial Scholarship Award. James is my brother, who graduated from San Mateo High in 1989. During his time at San Mateo, he excelled both in the classroom as well as in the water, playing water polo and swimming for all 4 years. He went on to MIT and was captain of the water polo team for all 4 years there. But unfortunately, in 1999, he passed away prematurely in a car accident. And so my father set up the scholarship in his memory. This scholarship recognizes a senior who carries on James's spirit. And this year's recipient was a phenomenal athlete in her time here. Whether it was in the fall with water polo or swimming in the spring, it always seemed that Kaylin spent more time in the pool than outside of it. She was a natural team leader in both sports, mentoring young athletes on the finer nuances of the game, and being one of the loudest cheerleaders for her teammates during the time she was not in the pool. Kaylin qualified for CCS multiple times in multiple years, and it's no wonder that with a swimming resume like that, she's been recruited to swim at the college level next year. You'll see her carrying on James's legacy in the pool at Biola University next fall. This year's recipient is Kaylin Chang. Congratulations, Kaylin.
The next scholarship will be presented by Diane Pappin for the John Pappin Scholarship Awards.
Hi there. The John Pappin Scholarship is about perseverance and never giving up, because throughout a life of sickness, John showed us so much strength. The John Pappin Scholarship recognizes students who've made substantial academic progress during their time in high school. These students were dedicated day in and day out to improving their education. They put in extra homework time, they strived to increase their test scores, and they sought out academic resources. They never gave up. In honor of their hard work, the class of 2020 John Pappin Scholarship recipients are Emily Mendez, Miguel Pina, Nicole Hong, Kenerin Lopez Villalta, and Cameron Cow. Congratulations to each of you.
The San Mateo Rotary Club SMART program is presented by Christy Cotton Spence.
The San Mateo Rotary SMART program is our way of providing incentives and support for our selected students to attend college. We identify high potential 8th graders based on academics, motivation, and need, and immediately award $500 to each student. Funds are held in their names and supplemented by $100 each year that the student achieves his or her goals, with $900 in the bank account upon graduation to be used for college. It is with pleasure the Rotary Club of San Mateo recognizes the following San Mateo High School SMART graduates: Nida Chavez Solorzano, Gustavo Cisneros Martinez, Emmanuel Cobian Duarte, Emily Cuya, Luke Fanguna, Kimberly Garcia Cruz, Sabina Upio, Angelo La Camare Soto, Nia Malaluan, Athena Rabino, Sofia Rosario Torres, Alexa Sandoval, and Sarah Vera Arevalo. Congratulations, all of you.
Now we have Miss Kane introducing the San Mateo Rotary Club 4-year scholarship.
The Rotary Club of San Mateo established their 4-year college scholarship program many years ago to assist high school seniors in San Mateo High Schools and College of San Mateo students from San Mateo High School as they plan their transition to 4-year colleges. Each year, 20 to 25 scholarships are awarded to those students that meet certain criteria. The criteria for the scholarships programs include 1, a demonstrated financial need, 2, a good to excellent academic performance, and 3, involvement in school and community activities. From San Mateo, there were 3 who were selected as recipients this year. These 3 students have been active members of their community, participating in the school soccer team, robotics club, and the swim team. They have also spent time volunteering in the community and giving back. In the fall, they will be attending UC Merced, Berkeley, and Biola University. This year's recipients are Honor Barrios Vasquez, Emmanuel Cobian Duarte, and Kaylin Chang.
Next, we have the San Mateo Rotary Club Community College Scholarship presented by Rotem Penalosa Bluestein.
Good evening. My name is Ms. PB, and I'm here to present the San Mateo Rotary Club Scholarship. The San Mateo Rotary Club's Community College Scholarship assists promising young students in continuing their formal education. There are many deserving students that apply from several area high schools every year. This year, there were 2 San Mateo students that after the application and interview process really stood out. These 2 will start their higher education journey at CSM, studying political science and pediatric nursing, respectively. This year's recipients are Sofia Rosario Torres and Monica Taxlacan. Congratulations!
Our next presenter is Kimmy Lou Gilchrist for the Daisuke Kaneko Keep On Smiling Memorial Scholarship.
Daisuke Kaneko was a wonderful student who would bring a smile to anyone's face who he met. In his time at San Mateo High School, he really contributed to the sense of school spirit that is here still today. Sadly, the world lost him during his second year at college. Today, we honor a student who carries Daisuke's memory through his optimistic and upbeat spirit. This year's recipient seems to have never carried a frown in his time here. Even when facing adversity or challenges, he would face them head on with a smile and was always asking others if he needed help. In his time at San Mateo High School, Daniel was a member of the volleyball team and the Filipino club. He will be attending Skyline College this year. This year's recipient is Daniel Todd.
For the San Mateo County Alumna Panhellenic Award, we have Elizabeth Hawley.
Good evening. The San Mateo County Panhellenic Alumni Association Scholarship exists to recognize a young woman who has a proven track record of academic success and involvement with her school and community. This year's winner has certainly added to the school spirit in her time at San Mateo High, as she was a cheerleader for 3 years and cheer captain. She strengthened her community with her volunteering at Second Harvest Food Bank and Samaritan House. She was also a member of the San Mateo Leadership Class. In the fall, she will be continuing her studies at Chico State. It is my great pleasure to present the Sorority Alumni Award to Ruby Reyes Rangel. Congratulations.
Presenting next will be Rich Mazzini for the Rotary Club of Foster Cities Scholarship.
I represent the Foster City Rotary Club. Both myself and our club have a long and strong ties to San Mateo High School. I had the privilege of serving as an assistant principal at San Mateo High School from 1990 to 2007. As we say, once a Bearcat, always a Bearcat, and out of the archives, I even have my Bearcat paw. Our Rotary Club of Foster City has been awarding scholarships to your deserving students for almost 40 years. We have sponsored the Interact Club under the direction of Greg Kuhl for 38 years, and the community service projects of that club throughout the years have had a profound influence on the students and the community for which we serve. Our Rotary Club not only fulfills its mission with promoting community service projects, but also procures funding for school projects, Samaritan House, Second Harvest, food bank endeavors. We also do international projects. Some of our members have gone to India for polio vaccination. We've also done wheelchair projects in South Africa and water projects. With that in mind, I have the honor of presenting two San Mateo High School students with our Rotary Club of Foster City Community Service Scholarship Award tonight. Our first recipient has been surrounded by her faith and athletics, which paved the way for her many opportunities to serve her community. Growing up as a pastor's daughter, she learned humility, service, and leadership. She co-leads middle school and high school youth groups and went to Puerto Rico on a mission trip to assist with hurricane relief construction in 2018. She has taught workshops and classes during summer camps for the past 5 years and has been a mentor and role model to help her students develop life skills. In athletics, she's been a club swimmer since 2007 and has excelled on high school teams of both swimming and water polo. She's been a lifeguard, swim instructor, and coach at the Peninsula Family YMCA since 2017. As the head coach of the Peninsula YMCA Orcas team and pre-teams, she not only has helped her students improve their swimming skills, but has instilled in her students patience, determination, persistence, love, and pride. Currently, during the pandemic, she has organized virtual team meetings so her students stay in touch with one another, but also to support them as needed. In both her religious and athletic endeavors, she has shown the ability to be a role model and inspiration to her students and serve her community. She also has been in the marching band at San Mateo High School and carries a weighted GPA of 4.21. She'll be going to Biola University in Southern California. The first winner of the Foster City Rotary Club's Community Service Award is Kaylin Chang. Our second award winner was on the robotics team that went to the World Championships in 2018. She's also president of the San Mateo High School Red Cross team, co-president of the San Mateo Design Thinking Club, a member of the school's math club, the San Mateo Women's STEM Club and carries an astronomical 4.42 weighted GPA. In community service, she's been a leader in the Design Thinking Club, which is a 5-step design process used to create innovative solutions to real-life problems. She organizes a Design Day event to teach middle school students design thinking and has been a successful way to motivate her students to produce unique inventions from simple materials such as cardboard and paper while expanding their knowledge and creativity skills. She's reached out to our middle schools to make this a successful way of encouraging younger students to ignite a passion for design and innovation. She also enjoys sharing elements of her Chinese culture with others. She's been a tutor at her previous Bright Horizon Chinese School and after-school Chinese immersion program. She helped organize the city's annual Lunar New Year's event and also helped start the Foster City Chinese Cultural Club. She will be attending UCLA in the fall. Our second recipient of the Foster City Rotary Club's Community Service Scholarship is Anna Gao. Congratulations to both of you, and I invite you to join our virtual Foster City Rotary Club meeting on June 3rd, where you will be recognized by our club and you will get a virtual check online, and then I will deliver you or mail you your scholarship check. Thank you very much.
Now, presenting the Gary Salzman Memorial Scholarship is Ruth Micheletti.
Gary Salzman was a San Mateo High School graduate from the class of 1960. During his time at San Mateo, Gary discovered his love of science thanks to his physics teacher, Lloyd Walker. This love of science impacted Gary's choice of college major and blossomed into a professional career as a research physicist. This scholarship honors Gary's memory by providing an educational opportunity to a Bearcat who not only has a love of science, but who also aspires to find a career in the sciences. This year's recipient not only hopes to be a pediatrician one day, but was also an active member of La Raza Unida. The class of 2020 Gary Salzman Memorial Scholarship recipient is Montserrat Arciga Mendoza.
Introducing Sarah Cowie for the Foster City Lions Club Scholarship.
Founded in 1917, the Lions Club is dedicated to creating a better society through community service. These scholarships recognize Bearcats who have been dedicated to bettering their community through selfless volunteering of their time. Collectively, these two students have put in well over 200 hours of volunteering in their tenure here at San Mateo High. You would have seen these students involved on campus with the tennis team, leadership, and always striving to build a more positive school culture and climate. These students are Jonathan Chan and Michael Peakey. Thank you so much and congratulations.
Now, presenting is Stefan Voges for the Class of 2012 Scholarship.
Every year, the Class of 2012 provides a scholarship to a student who embodies the spirit of the Class of 2012. This year's recipient has been an active member of the school community in many ways during her time in San Mateo. She has been a member of the school cheer team, spent the last 2 years helping with a canned food drive, and is also a peer tutor. She holds her family close to her heart, along with her love of animals. We're proud to say that this year's recipient is Alexa Sandoval.
Now, presenting the Avid graduation honors, we have Alicia Gorgani and Eliza Zenelman.
Ms. Zenelman and I have had the privilege of working with this phenomenal group of Avid students for the past couple of years. Avid stands for Advancement via Individual Determination. And these students have shown that they're willing to put in the extra time into their academic work with extra tutorials and collaborative efforts. We are so extremely proud to honor them tonight at the awards ceremony and celebrate the Avid program at San Mateo High School.
Okay. The Avid class students in my class who are graduating are Montserrat Arciga Mendoza, Bailey Aronson, Ana Carrasco Paz, Tereline Castillo Barraza, Ruben Chavez, Julissa Chavez Ramirez, Gustavo Cisneros Martinez, Alejandro Cruz Barron, Emily Cuya, Andrea Espinoza, Elvin Gomez Perez, Jose Jimenez Godinez, Hector Leon Barraza, Sandra Lee, Andrea Manjarres Tamayo, Carlos Morales Zavala, Jeanette Nunez Reyes, Kevin Pelaez Maciel, Dylan Sanchez, Danny Tahirai, and Vanessa Valdivia.
And I have had the honor of working with and celebrating these graduates: Isis Alvarez, Kayla Ariate, Honor Barrios Vasquez, Neda Chavez Solorzano, Eleanor Fassi, Reina Flores, Mario Gomez Valenzuela, Maria Gonzalez Monzon, Akanesi Hafoka, Astrid Lopez, Denise Laura, Mia Mendoza Garcia, Ramon Messina Ramos, Jeanette Molina Cuevas, Luis Mora, Ruby Reyes Rangel, Sofia Rosario Torres, Jimena Salazar, Alexa Sandoval, Saul Sequeros, Diego Solorio Garcia, Daniel Todd, Jesus Valera Altamarino, Ariana Young, and Nancy Zamora Tostado.
We are so proud of you, and we can't wait to see what you do in the future.
The Leroy P. Dingus Memorial Scholarship will be presented by Nancy Dingus.
Hey Nada, hey Ruben, it's Miss Dingus. I hope you're doing well and staying healthy. Congratulations on graduation. I know it's not what you envisioned, but just know everyone here at San Mateo and the Avid family are extremely proud of you. Also, congratulations. You guys both have earned the Leroy P. Dingus Scholarship. You both actually applied for the Avid Scholarship, but that was a disguise. So it's actually my dad's scholarship. It's from my family and I. You guys both will receive $1,000 towards your education next year. So, Ruben, I know I did not have the pleasure of teaching you, but Ms. Zendelman filled me in on who you are, what you like, and just know that my dad would be very happy and extremely excited that you're involved in robotics and going to be a computer scientist. So he always was in awe of anybody who could program and build a robot. It's awesome. Nada, I did have the pleasure of teaching you. I loved getting to know you, having you in my class. You wrestled. My dad was a huge wrestling fan. And just knowing your story, my dad would be so excited to help you out next year and know that this money is going towards two people that need this money and will use it for their education. So I can go on and on about you guys. I know, like I said, Ruben, Miss Zendelman filled me in, and Nada, I know you so well. So anyway, I'm going to read what I would have read at the awards night. So my mom and I would have presented it to you guys. So anyway, this is just a little background of the scholarship and whatnot. So bear with me. Hopefully you're still watching. So 2 years ago, my father, a retired educator, passed away suddenly. Throughout his life, he loved the opportunity to help others, as he had received help from so many people throughout his educational journey. Because of the generosity from others, he was the first in his family to attend and graduate college. It is because of him that I became an educator. He always loved hearing my stories of teaching and giving students opportunities to further their education through the AVID program here at San Mateo. Throughout my father's life, he had his three passions were family, education, sports, or extracurriculars. He was raised by a single mother of 8 and always had the desire to live life to the fullest, and he knew education was the way to do so. I feel lucky to be able to give this scholarship to both of you who are family-oriented, driven to succeed, and takes part in extracurricular activities. So congratulations to the both of you. I'm really excited that you guys earned this scholarship, and you'll use it next year in your education. So congratulations on the graduation, and hopefully this money helped you.
Now we have Julie Stock presenting the WADA Memorial Scholarship.
The WADA Memorial Scholarship was designed to aid a student who is interested in pursuing a future in the automotive or graphic design industry, Our recipient this year has a strong artistic side and will be pursuing a future in which his creative abilities will get to shine, starting his higher education journey at Diablo Valley College in the fall. This year's recipient is Ruiz Barlongan.
Now for the Erudite Scholarship, we have Cece Cronin.
It's challenging enough to become a top student. The challenge is magnified even more for our ELD students. The Erudite Scholarship recognizes top ELD students who have thrived despite the many challenges facing them. This year's recipient is Yennefer Reyes Ruiz. Yennefer chose to leave family, friends, and her school community in Guatemala to come to San Mateo. On her scholarship application, she spoke of her first month at San Mateo, where she doubted her ability and determination. Her grandmother gave her the confidence to continue. She has done much more than just continue. Yennefer has excelled in every class she has taken. She's an ELD superstar, much loved by all her teachers. Yennefer especially loves math, a love she brought with her from Guatemala, where her teachers engage students in math competitions. Yennefer's goal is to pursue architecture, where she can marry creativity with advanced math. She will be attending CSM in the fall, and we wish her all the best.
Now we have John Mulligan for the Jobs for Youth Scholarship.
The Al Teglia Jobs for Youth program helps high school students of San Mateo County learn skills that will help them in the business world, helps them learn how to succeed on a job interview, and how to put your best foot forward. Every year, they also recognize a few of the participants with a scholarship to help them succeed at college. This year's recipients are Kenaran Lopez Villalta and Emily Mendez.
Now presenting for both Girls State and Boys State representatives, Jim Norman.
For over 80 years, the Girls State program has provided an educational opportunity for young women in this country to learn the ideals and principles of American government and to grow a greater appreciation for the values of American democracy. Throughout the years, many successful alumni have gone through their ranks, and there is no doubt that our class of 2020 Girls State Rep has a bright future ahead of her, starting at Dartmouth in the fall. The class of 2020 Girls State Representative is Sharanya Mimi Majumdar. The Boys State program was founded in 1937 to help educate young men on the duties, rights, and responsibilities of citizenship and upholding the principles of democracy. Many successful U.S. politicians and business leaders have emerged from this program. Boys State provided 2 spots for the students from the class of 2020 who really stood out in their AP U.S. history classes. In the fall, you will see them at UCLA and American University. Our class of 2020 Boys State reps, Adam Borison and Michael Peakey.
Presenting for the Jennifer Nathan Travel Scholarship is Martin Ortega.
Hello, my name is Martin Ortega, and I have had the pleasure of teaching Viridiana Mendez-Diaz in both ethnic studies and sociology, and I'm glad to present her with the Jennifer Nathan Travel Scholarship this year. Jennifer Nathan was a 1994 graduate of San Mateo High School who had many hobbies and interests, the greatest of which was her passion to travel and see the world. In her time, she visited over 50 countries. Every year, the Jen Nathan Travel Scholarship finds one student who shares Jennifer's passion for life and community and allows that student to travel the world. Biri Mendez embodies a spirit of personal growth, coupled with a desire to interact with her world. I have seen her engage in personal acts of kindness towards ELD students, watch her build bridges between communities of different ethnic and class backgrounds, dive headfirst into leadership roles, all while developing her academic identity. She is a model Chicana, and I look up to her. Congratulations to Biri for winning this award.
Introducing Patty Frias for the Bucky Keller Memorial Scholarship.
Bucky Keller was a star athlete for several years here at San Mateo High School, playing football and baseball back in the 1950s. He was the founder of the Bucky's Cocktail Lounge in San Mateo and always enjoyed helping out Bearcats attending CSM. Though he has passed on 3 years ago, the family continues this scholarship in his honor. This year, we have two deserving recipients, one who is a member of varsity football and one who is a member of the school volleyball team. This year's recipients are Gustavo Cisneros Martinez and Florencia Gaitan Hernandez. Congratulations.
Presenting the Tim and Bernt and Pam Mondry Scholarship is Aura Smithers.
Hi, I'm Ms. Smithers and I'm an English teacher at San Mateo High, and I'm here to recognize a student for a scholarship today. This is the Mondry Scholarship, and it recognizes a student who has overcome challenges along their educational journey without ever giving up. Though life likes to throw all obstacles from time to time, some students certainly rise to the challenge better than others. I have known Helala since her freshman year at San Mateo, and she has consistently had such a positive and persevering approach to all of the challenges that she has faced. Helala stands out to me as one of the students who clearly has a bright future ahead of her. With both a strong motivation and drive, she will accomplish great things in college and the life ahead of her after that. This year's Mondry Scholarship representative is Helala Peletoa.
Now we have Matt Labby for the Congregational Church of San Mateo High School Scholarship.
Every year, the Congregational Church of San Mateo awards a scholarship to a student of high character who has also given back to their community. This year's recipient has volunteered over 100 hours in high school and has been an active member in his church community. He has also been a Bearcat baseball player for 4 years, as well as a team captain his sophomore year and an all-league varsity baseball player his junior year. In the fall, he'll be studying the sciences. This year's recipient is Angelo Lacomre Soto.
Now presenting the Biotechnology Pathway Certificate is Jimmy Ikeda.
So the San Mateo Biotechnology Career Pathway Program is a collaborative partnership between educators, industry, and the community to bring high-level science concepts, workplace experiences, and career exploration to students. More than 35% of San Mateo High School students take at least one biotechnology course during high school, reflecting the SMBCP's strength and impact on students. SMBCP students are able to make informed decisions about their academic choices, career options, and social policies. This year, 16 students have completed the coursework and industry experience to earn the SMBCP Certificate of Completion. In order to receive the certificate, students must complete 2 years of formal instruction and complete the capstone biotechnology internship class, which consists of a 180-hour unpaid summer internship. These 16 students are Christopher Chan, Tina Chang, Chandni Garg, Jack Howe, Christine Kwan, Christina Lin, Kevin Lowe, Phoebe Liu, Nathan G, Landon Matsuo, Alexander Novoselski, Yaniv Sagi, Aparup Sen, Sanath Vaka, Garrett Wong, and Brandon Yermash. Congratulations, everyone.
Now presenting the art certificates are Jamie Fenton, Julie Stock, and Elizabeth Yap.
Hello, we are the visual art teachers at San Mateo High School, and we're very excited to be able to present the art certificate program and our students who have participated in this rich experience in the visual arts as a career pathway. Their commitment in this program guides them in the preparation for the rigor and excellence essential for success in their chosen field.
These highly creative and hardworking students have completed all of the requirements for our program with outstanding results. They have done several independent projects under the guidance of their faculty mentors, including required coursework, art career study, a museum visit, an artist statement and resume, and most importantly, have assembled and presented a high-quality visual art portfolio of their best work.
We are so honored to present the seniors with their art certificate for 2020, and these students are Alice Barreras, Ruiz Barlongan, Lane Chan, Shawnee Garg, Emily Kahn, Laura Roque, Emily Skelton, Sydney Tan, Waylon Turbis, Ryan Zhang, These very special awardees will receive a certificate and a special commemorative gift as recognition of their success in the visual arts at San Mateo High School. Please join me in congratulating the Art Certificate Seniors 2020.
Introducing Daniela Galvan, Ruth Micheletti, John Mulligan, and Sandra Roman for the San Mateo High School Faculty and Staff Unique Achievement Scholarship.
Every year, the faculty and staff of San Mateo High School get together to recognize a few of our students who have shown academic promise and a commitment to school community over their time here. These students have truly built a legacy to be remembered. Over the last 4 years, you would have seen these students participating in the Design Thinking Club, Green Team, Interact Club, La Raza Unida, and JSA, just to name a few. The class of 2020 faculty and staff scholarship recipients are
Jasmine Camarena,
Lucas Carniero,
Ana Carrasco Paz,
Julia Serreta, Sahar Enayati, Andrea Espinosa, Reina Flores,
Gabriela González Orozco,
Clay Hawkins, Nicole Hong,
Andrea Manjares Tamayo,
Ilimilos Mao, Mia Mendoza Garcia, Ramon Messina Ramos,
Janet Molina Cuevas,
Jeanette Nunez Reyes,
Saúl Ticairos Oseguera, Danny Tahiré, Vanessa Valdivia,
Sergio Cepeda. Congratulations to each and every one of you, and from our staff, thank you for all you do.
Presenting the San Mateo High School PTO Scholarship, we have Sandy Del Balzo, Anne Ree, and Arifa Sabisan.
Every year, the PTO awards a scholarship to a select group of seniors who have demonstrated a commitment to scholastic endeavors and to making their school community a better place. The San Mateo High School PTO Scholarship is made possible by generous donations from San Mateo High School families and the San Mateo High School Foundation.
It is never an easy task to narrow it down among the strong applications we receive, and this year was no different. The class of 2020 not only has a strong Bearcat spirit, but a strong sense of resiliency. These 5 seniors really stood out among our applications.
In the fall, you will see them in such places as Biola, Stanislaus State, San Jose State, Olaf College, and American University. This year's recipients are Kaylin Chang, Nida Chavez Solorzano, Bo G, Clay Hawkins, and Michael Peakey. Congratulations to you all.
Ruth Micheletti will now be presenting the San Mateo High School Dream Scholarship.
The Dream Scholarship seeks to provide an opportunity for a student to attend school who may not have the chance otherwise. Each year, a student is chosen who has faced and overcome significant challenges, but who has stayed focused on his or her educational goals. This year's recipient has fought through adversity and will pursue a computer science and engineering major at UC Merced starting this fall. This year's recipient is Auner Barrios Vasquez.
Introducing Jasmine Causer and Amy Mitchell for the San Mateo Zilcat Award.
This award looks to commemorate a student who has brought nothing but optimism and perseverance in the face of challenges. Our recipient this year has had nothing but a glass half full attitude his entire time at San Mateo, never shying away from any challenges that came his way.
In the fall, he'll be attending CSM with the goal of being a nurse. There is no doubt his optimistic attitude will be welcomed by his future patients. This year's Zilcat recipient is Ranil Sharma.
The Perfect Attendance Award will be presented by Lindsay Bourgeois.
Life throws many obstacles that would make it easy not to show up, let alone be on time, such as a rainy day when the warmth of the bed beckons, an illness that makes it hard to strike an Instagram-worthy pose, or the temptation to spend a beautiful spring day out at a park instead of at school. But there was one student from the class of 2020 who didn't let anything get in her way of not only being at school, but always being on time over these past 4 years. This fall, she will be studying at UC Riverside. Our perfect attendance recognition goes to Jenna Cho. Yay!
Now presenting the Maria I. Cardenas Scholarship is Andrea Booth.
Maria Cardenas was born in Peru and set her sights high when she decided to leave her family and embark on a new adventure. While she found it difficult to leave her family and friends behind, her eagerness to learn and persevere led her to come to California. After enrolling in CSM, Maria believed that education held the key to success and to opportunity. This year's recipient is likely to carry forth with the same eagerness and willingness to take risks. It is our pleasure to present this year's 2020 Maria Cardenas Scholarship to our student, Ken Uriel Cruz Ramirez. Congratulations, Ken, class of 2020. Ken, we know you will go on to do amazing things out of this world.
Mike Holtz is presenting the SMCCC Scholarship.
The San Mateo County Community College Foundation Scholarship is awarded to a student who is involved in aspects of leadership and/or community service. This year's recipient started high school as an ELD 1 student and worked tirelessly to progress through the ELD program in her time at San Mateo. She has developed a love of art that she is excited to pursue, starting at CSM in the fall. This year's recipient is Laura Roque.
Now for the Masol Schroeder Scholarship, we have Gina Huang.
The Masol Schroeder Scholarship is awarded to a CSM student looking to pursue a major in pre-pharmacy or nursing. That is not the only requirement, however, as a recipient should also be an individual who has demonstrated strong character, scholarship, and involvement at the school. This year's recipient embodies these characteristics with her day-to-day life at San Mateo. She spent her time at San Mateo as a member of the badminton team and as a member of the Christian Club, and she is the type of person who will always greet you with a smile. This year's recipient will be studying nursing at the College of San Mateo and is Megan Sakline.
Presenting the California Scholarship Federation lifetime members, we have Daniela Galvan, Francisco Gil, and Sandra Roman.
CSF, California Scholarship Federation, is a statewide honor organization established to recognize academic merit. Each of the students that you see named in this section of the program challenged themselves while at San Mateo and attained the status of lifetime membership in CSF. In order to be considered a CSF lifetime member, students were to have earned a minimum of 3.5 GPA for a total of 4 semesters, including their sophomore, junior, and at least 1 semester of their senior year. Achieving lifetime membership is equivalent to graduating from high school with cum laude or great honor. Each of these students will be graduating with a gold CSF sash. In addition, each awardee will receive a gold seal of the California Scholarship Federation on his or her diploma, a certificate of life membership in the California Scholarship Federation. Their names will appear in the graduation program with an asterisk signifying their tremendous accomplishment. It is not easy to achieve the status of lifetime CSF membership, and those who have obtained this distinction have earned it through lots of hard work and dedication. Our 83 class of 2020 CSF lifetime members are
Javika Atta, Romy Alberts, Kevin Arakaparambo, George Aranda Elefante, Kayla Azad, Ishan Bhatt, Manu Bodagala, Adam Borison, Adrian Botvinnik, Megan Bushman, Matthew Cabral, Julia Serreta, Jonathan Chan, Layan Chan, Kaylin Chang, Tina Chang, Audrey Chen, Jackson Chu, Carson Chime, Remy Chin, Sabrina Cho, Portia Council, Ian Das, Kevin DeLugio, Landon Finn, Evan Falk, Brianna Fong, Destiny Garcia.
Chandani Garg, Bo G, Joseph Gitlin, Anna Gao, Allison Hagan, Clay Hawkins, Jack Howe, Shreya Jain, Sheena Jessabalin, Jesse Jiang, Bogvik Joshi, Cameron Cow, Yuri Krainler, Christine Kwan, Brandon Lee, Alec Lee, Jason Lee, Cecilia Lin, Christina Lin, Siobhan Lin, Ronald Liu, Kevin Lowe, Phoebe Liu, Lauren Ma, Arjun Minaj, Sai Matsumoto, Lydia McIntyre, Chloe Moran.
Jeanette Molina Cuevas, Diana Ninjan, Alexander Novoselsky, Migs Uano, Theodore Pai, Michael Peachy, Callie Raymond, Yaniv Sagi, Appy Sen, Emily Skelton, Megan Stretch, Brandon Suin, Manasi Survey, Sydney Tan, Gregory Thompson, Alejandra Wadhams, Guy Walters, Grace J. Wang, Grace Z. Wang, Samantha Waters, Amy Wong, Garrett Wong, Trevor Wong, Sydney Yan, Brandon Yermash, Marissa Yu, Ryan Zhang.
Now, Yvonne Shu for the National Merit Program.
National Merit. Every fall, approximately 1.6 million juniors take the PSAT. From the original pool of 1.6 million test takers, the top 50,000 students nationwide are selected to be National Merit Commended Scholars. Of the 50,000 students who reach the level of Commended Scholar, approximately 15,000 will earn the distinction of National Merit Finalists, an honor reserved to less than 1% of all test takers. At San Mateo High School, we had 4 seniors reach this level: Uri Krainler, Kevin Lowe, Raul Munagala, and Pranav Zalpuri.
Presenting the valedictorians, we have Yvonne Shu.
Valedictorian. It's challenging at any high school to become a valedictorian. It requires 4 years of consistently excellent study skills and superb personal organization. The challenge can seem even greater at a school like San Mateo. Many of our students love to challenge and enrich themselves with taking the maximum number of AP courses allowed. This also magnifies the challenge in maintaining 7 straight semesters of nothing but A's. In this year's class, we saw 5 students who were able to view that challenge head-on and emerge as the class of 2020's valedictorians. They are Kevin Arakaparambil, Shreya Jain, Uri Krainler, Trevor Wong, and Ryan Zhang. In closing, congratulations to all of our seniors and their outstanding achievements. I am sorry that we cannot be together for the hugs and handshakes, but you are all in our hearts. Thank you to our very generous scholarship donors in support of our students' endeavors. Thank you, Mr. Hansen, for your role in putting together this virtual Senior Awards Night and finding scholarships to celebrate our students' achievements. Thank you so much. I hope to see you all soon, and have a good evening. Congratulations, class of 2020.
1, 2, 1, 2, roll off.